Alright everyone, it is time. We are going to be running the operator. Bio-M facility. Somewhere in the US. 1992.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand?
2.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life?
Extraterrestrial life.
Are you currently restrained?
No.
Are you married?
Yes, sorry. I'm not married.
Do you work in law enforcement?
No.
Do you know who I am?
No.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
Are you...
Yes.
Good. He's ready.
Interesting, eh? The operator, let's go. FDI headquarters, Washington, DC, 7:30 a.m. Booting up the computer. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access and sharing of any information within is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. What's my username? I'll just type in... Oh, it automatically puts in whatever. Okay, my name's Evan Tanner. Uh-huh. What's in the trash? Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Welcome to the FDI operator program. Okay. What is the operator program? The operator program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to the secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level, and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. Okay, so the agents verify the information and then forward it to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches a call to an available operator. A direct line is established between the agent to the operator. So the agents call the secretary who verify, which goes to the supervisor. Supervisor goes to the operator, and then the agent to operator. Direct line is established. Once the operator fulfills the agent's... Okay, we're already getting a call, guys.
Hey, pal. How you holding up? Get all that booze
Mike
out of
Trench. I'm never going to drink again. I guess that's what my head... You know what? I guess that's why my head hurts.
What? You seriously don't remember? You wanted to celebrate your new job, and I quote, properly. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something. When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else. You understand, right?
Oh, shit. I'm replying to the director. Of course, Mike. I mean, Director Trench. Yeah.
Good. Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Thanks. Talk to you later, Mike. Don't worry about me, Director Trench. We'll call him Mike, not Director. Okay. We got a supervisor call.
Good morning.
Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
I read the welcome document, sir.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My
To
job as a
delete what's in here.
supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator. Any questions?
Nope. When do I start?
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request.
Okay.
Let's do a dry run, shall we? I want you to find my age.
Find
This
Skinner's
objective just
age.
popped up at the top left of your screen, beside the applications menu. See it?
Yeah.
Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective. Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner. Yes, just like that. You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'm giving you access to the human database. The human DB, as we call it
Ooh.
here. You can find this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu. Now go ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer,
It's called the operator.
click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Xavier Skinner. All right. We have to find Skinner's age. He's 48.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in. And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Of course, Supervisor Skinner. Okay, that's mad. So we can get a lot of information from the human database. FDI headquarters. Washington, D.C. 9:18 a.m. All right.
Tanner, looks like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire. I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too. Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience.
Uh-huh.
I'll be monitoring you in the background.
Okay. Let's suss this out. Look forward to the challenge, sir.
I'm patching the agent through now.
Alexandra Pendle. She's got a
It's
homicide.
Operator Tanner, right?
That's right, Agent Pendle.
I don't think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary.
The Sanctuary.
My Vic, dead on arrival, is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I'll do my best, Agent.
Thanks, operator. Okay, I'm sending over the files. Good
Yep.
luck.
Okay. We're getting the files. Okay, what do we have? We've got a name list.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long, and to be honest, I got no idea who any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it, but I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Okay, so we've got a name list and we've got a cam. What's this? Oh! Damn!
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Okay, so we can see... Alright. You know what? I'm going to try and get this, and I'll play it.
Just like with the video,
There we go.
you can click on a photo for further analysis.
That's sick! Okay, so owner is Ray Wells. Was he in the name list? No, he's not. No, he's not. But it can be stolen too. Okay, let me see if we can get analysis on him. Low quality. No, we can't.
Is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
Okay, so I guess all we have as of now. Yeah, he got nicked, man. It does seem cool, eh? Look, I'm gonna put it on the owner. Because that's the only information that we have. The car belongs to Ray Wills.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
So we do, if we go to here, we type in Ray Wells. Now we have... Damn, look at that guy, man. His current address. That's his place of last known address. Ray Small Fingers. That's his that's his alias.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next up is to bring Wells in. I'll keep you updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
No worries, Pendle. Just doing my job, agent. Hey, this is sick.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad either. I'll contact you later. with
Not
your next
great.
request.
What do you mean? What do you mean not bad?
No need to worry, operator. You'll improve with time.
Come on, I did sick. FDI headquarters. $5:32 p.m. Okay. FDI most wanted. Please consult the latest FDI most wanted list. Fred Smorkinski, wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosive devices to federal buildings. Damn, okay, answer.
Tanner, I need you to follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Of course, Supervisor Skinner. Hey, Barry, good old Barry, eh?
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Well, hello to you too.
God damn it! Who are you?
Operator Tanner at your service. Who am I? Who are you?
Great. Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I
Shut
got a
up.
life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
So what can I do to help?
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name. I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
Connie Moore. Hey, it is, eh? Dryfield, Nevada.
Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
People actually think aliens were involved?
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
She was. Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
What am I looking for?
There's something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men. Just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
I'm on it.
Here are the files.
Okay, so we have to find inconsistencies of desert. Okay. Well, it is a desert, right? 9:19 a.m., 5th of the 2nd, 1992. 9:43, 5th of the 2nd. Whoa, that does look like a spaceship. An hour later. Well, it's actually how many days later? 16 days. If I do autofocus on, actually no, that won't make a difference. All right, phone record, cell phone, triangulation report, Connie Moore, power tower, phone tower pings and timestamps from the day of Connie's disappearance and from the day that she reappeared on the 5th of the 3rd. Okay, so she was still missing that time. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance from the 5th of the 2nd to the 5th of the 3rd. Okay, so the first ping, oh, that was the last ping. The first ping was here. Last ping, she was here. 8:45 to 9:15 to 9:35. Hey, that's quite some distance. Right? That's interesting. Testimony. Connie Moore, the victim, Agent Barry Walker, agent in charge of the investigation, and Brittany Holt, FDI transcriber. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. The day you disappeared, okay. I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my mind or take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. And is that your camera? Agent Walker points to the camera on the table. Yes, it is. What else do you remember about the day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. Okay, here. I remember that it's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. 2 photographs here. So if we go into the photos, all right. 9:19, okay, it's around here. 9:43, it's around here. And then 10:13 is here, which is where they found it, okay. The spaceship. And I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up. I remember taking 2 photos. No, there was 3 photos. And barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast, this ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east. I don't know which way is the east. If this is north. So it landed here somewhere. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of him. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. Okay, that does make sense. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like it was looking into the sun. I only saw their salutes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white, I mean entirely white, antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing, just witnesses. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared, I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kind of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do, study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical, like robotic. And there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in a desert outside Dryfield. So that's out here. Dryfield's there. My head was throbbing, maybe because of their drugs or mind probes, I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops and the cops called you. I don't see any inconsistencies, eh? Guys, do you see anything inconsistent? Female. Status alive. Scars, no. Occupation is a nurse. (1962). I'm not seeing anything.
Connie Moore claims to have taken a photograph of a UFO.
Yeah, she did.
If you're of a more rational mind, operator, most likely she did not. Your objective is to find a shortcoming or problem with said photograph.
I don't see any issues with this. It marries up. 1013. Which is around here. I was hiking in the desert at Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my mind. I wanted to hike around Mount Maury. Taking 2 photographs. 9:19, so here, and then 9:43, which is around here, and then the other one was 10:13, but that's 21st. That's like 16 days later.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared.
Yeah.
Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
So at 10:13 a.m., it's around here.
All right. I'll check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn
Yo! Computer crashed. Secured boot check-in failed. Hey, we got hacked. Hacked by who? How? H-A-L? Or Cal? K-A-L? How? Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? Who the heck are you? My name is Hal. That was supposed to be pretty obvious by now. Didn't you see my cool graphics? You're hacking into the FDI. I kind of figured that one out. I wouldn't if I didn't have to, but since you guys aren't really doing your jobs, what are you talking about? Is he going to say about their aliens? Let me show you something. Sure, the list found in Henry Jenkins. Who is Henry Jenkins? The victim you didn't even analyze in the footage from the bar, Evan. You didn't see her name, did you? Evan. No, I didn't. Connie was in there from the bar. Huh? That is a very big coincidence. I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. Did you kidnap them, Hal? Don't be ridiculous, Evan. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Maybe an annoying fly. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. That name is the key to understanding everything. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go, tell me more. Okay. So we need to look at that list again.
Operator Tanner, are you there? Agent Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut. And when I tried to contact you, you were offline. What happened?
Hal hacked my terminal.
Hal? I thought we had taken care of that problem. I will look into this matter immediately with our cybersecurity department. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow. And don't be late.
Yeah, let's go home. Power off. Hey, this is getting interesting, eh? This is getting really interesting. So Hal's part of the good guys. Evan's apartment, 6 a.m. All right, we're back at work. Bro, it's getting interesting, that's for sure. I had a hacker come into my machine.
Hey, pal. So, tell me, how'd day number 1 at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
I don't think Supervisor Skinner likes me.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything.
You can tell me, Mike.
Well, between you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy.
Is he saying Skinner's gonna get sacked?
But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
Of course, Director Trench. Ah, here's the flop.
Operator Tanner, Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment. But before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity. Oh, I almost forgot. Our cybersecurity department is looking into this unfortunate matter with Hal. You can be assured that it won't happen again.
Okay. Pendle.
Good morning, Operator Tanner. So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I checked out the address you gave me, but no sign of Wells. Then I get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning.
Oh, shit.
Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra.
He's
Anyway,
dead.
The garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news.
All right.
The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but part of it is missing.
Okay. Has it been tampered with?
I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar. Sorry for the vivid details.
All right. Let's see what this is about. Find something different. And it just cuts out. It cuts out of the... Oh, and then he's dead. They tampered with it 100%. Okay. Let's suss this out. Say he's Ray Wells. can't quite see this. Type 2. The light is on at the beginning of the video, but it's off at the end. That's weird. And you can see the blood coming out. Two, three, four. There's nothing else that's... Okay, this is the difference I found. This light.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out.
But what could that mean?
Well, well, well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Okay, we found evidence. Good.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Okay, what type of bullet is this? The bullet is a 45 ACP.
.45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about our perp.
Find more info on the killer. I don't know how I'm gonna find this, hey? Or how? Oh, not you. Hello, Hal. We'll make good friends with him. He's helping me out. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. Go on, I'm listening. You just don't know it yet, so here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case, but you have to help me later when I ask for it. Do we have ourselves a deal? Should I be an insider or not? Can't do anything. Pendle could use my help, so... Why would I help a criminal? Just question him. And because without my help, you and Agent Pendle will never solve this case. Really? And Sally, you'll never climb the ranks of the FDI. You won't be. I mean, apart from working with me. The world's most wanted hacker. How could you help me? Let's see. I have access to the he's got the not tempered one. How did you get it? I don't have time to go into the technical details. No offense, but you probably wouldn't understand anyway. Will you do the deal or won't you? I need your answer. And I need it now. Okay, let's do it. Let's just do it. Yes, she could, and you could be her knight in shining armor, Evan. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy, missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. What if someone asks about this? If somebody asks how you got the missing footage, just say that analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So do we have ourselves a deal? We have a deal. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my script. Cam uncensored. Let's see this. It's gonna be interesting to see what we find in that, eh? Done. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt. Evan, until then. Okay, let's see this. Let's see what happens. Oh, shit. Oh my god, okay. Okay. Who is this guy? Okay, let's do analysis. No
I see
match.
that you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Okay. I have an image of Will's killer.
Wait, I don't understand. How did you get this?
Our software recovered the missing part. A magician never reveals his secrets.
Well, this is huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Don't mention it. Hey, we're the W, man. We're a W being an agent. FDI headquarters. We're doing pretty good for our second day. Now, about that debt, Evan. Let's just get this over with. Catherine Andrews, who's that? Who's Catherine Andrews? Hey, not bad. Oh shit, she's 40 years old, damn. Open your terminal, type the following commands. 187.222.19.98. No secure. Oh, I've got a call. Okay.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What's this all about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior. The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
So then what did you do?
So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name. Mia Cole. Anyway,
Mia
it wasn't
Cole?
long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting my time.
Access
precious
forbidden.
FBI resources by looking into it. Said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere. But that fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
The FDI corrupt. How do you know it's not an accident?
Go ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Sasha Cole. Everything's blanked out.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Proof why not an accident? How can we access their case files?
You'll take a look then? Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
Okay, let's see. Funny. I was just working on this very thing. So it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files, but you can share it to me. That'll get you in. In terminal? Down, okay.
Sorry, I don't understand what that means, Tanner.
Non-XQ. This one.
Despite being, well, a thorn in the side, you have to admit Hal gets results.
Okay, let's see this. Summary. The following report was written by Agent Andrews and modified on by, so we can't say it was modified. Death caused by accident fire stemming from malfunction wiring in victim's oven. Agent in charge, Catherine. The fire started on the 25th of the 2nd around 2 a.m. and was successfully contained by 3:12. Owing to the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained at the scene. A single victim identified as Mia Cole. Through dental records, tenant information, a wedding ring was discovered. The autopsy revealed no anomalies, attributing the cause of her death to the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. No indications of a forced entry or struggle were evident in the home, aligning with the findings of the victim's autopsy report. The fire response team's report concluded that the fire originated from faulty wiring in the oven. Okay. A ring inspection Sasha and Mia is engraved on the inside. Wedding picture. Is that really a Mia? It is. Okay. Ash sample. You have opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to CLSCA data report application. Please review the user manual relative to the chemical sample analysis process before proceeding. Provide you with information you need. Open a sample in the dedicated, Input the appropriate settings for the sample using formulas found thereafter. Start analysis. Once analysis is completed, import the results. Return. Okay. So we input it into there. Okay, CCVT, pH. Ion size, threshold, okay. For a liquid sample, no, we have a ash sample. For a solid sample, ion size is typically around 6. If the material is organic, the ion size must be 3.5 to avoid damaging. Yeah, 3.5. Delta V, which is what we need to fill in next, right? Yeah. For an organic sample, sample weight in grams times 250. What's 4.2 times 250? Do we have a calculator here? Yeah, we do. Times 250. 1050. The threshold. Should be set to half the delta. 1050 divided by 2. 525. Sample matrix size. The default value of the matrix size is 5. If you're using an older version of the ChemScan LCA, version 1.3 or lower, you must set the matrix size to 4. I'm using 1.04, so that's 5. Okay, let's start. I stuffed that up, didn't I? Six. I thought that would have been a bit too much, but right. 6 times by 250. $1,500. 750. So I've got them right, but not delta. So it's a non-organic, so times by 100. 600. 300. Huh? I'm tripping. Organic sample 250 times by 6. Sample weight in gram times by 250. Oh, 4.2 times 250. Fuck. $1,050. 525. No. 4.2 times 100. $420. 210. There we go. Finally, man. Results. Okay, the chem scan LCA will give you a result of the analysis of frequency response curve. Those values are going to be used by the CSLCA report 1, 2, and 3. The response frequencies must be entered from the highest to lowest intensity spike. There must be between 1 and 5 spikes that are higher than the threshold. You can use the mouse to calculate the frequency. CCVT, pH, and frequencies. So 1 is the CCVT, 9.18. I can't put a point. Oh, CCVT 901. pH 6.5. And then the frequencies are here. 9.21. Then we have a 2.44. And then we have a 1.54. And then we have a 10.56. 10.61. And then that's it. Calculate. Cellulose, wood, gasoline, other non-identifiable residues. Can I get the whole lot?
I knew it. Faulty wiring might... You know what. This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
What are you going to do now?
Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into this. It matters to me.
How so?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean. With our line of work, you try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually I can turn...
Hey, I'm tripping out right now.
I learned to do that. Feel nothing. But with Mia, I just never could. She wanted to be a singer, she told me. That was her dream. And I'm not exactly an expert, but she did have a good voice. Really. She was just a decent person. Wanted to find her. Something else happened. Sasha didn't beat him. She was the same one pregnant. The thought of raising that child on her own, everything that happened, they thought one day she and the baby were suddenly gone. Someone killed them.
Why am I zoning out?
Someone killed Mia and her baby.
Someone killed Mia and her baby.
Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here, Andrews.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
Good luck, Agent Andrews. That was interesting. So why would the FDI hide all that? Unless they were in on it. The way the FDI has handled the cold case, ... It's strange, don't you think? There must be a good reason. I see you're a skeptic, that's good. We can use that, Evan. Look, I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FDI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. I get it. But tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI employee? Sorry. If I didn't have a good reason to make my life a living hell? As enjoyable as it may be, no, Evan. That's not why I'm doing this. Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward. But it's too late. You're in too deep. Be careful.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Of course, Director Trench.
I see that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
I wanted to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood?
What's the big deal about him?
Oh, there's no deal, Evan. It's just highly confidential. Classified. And way above your pay grade. I'm sure you understand. I'll talk to
Okay.
you later.
I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend. But you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself, something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI, or he used to work there. You were in the FDI? I can't tell you more for the moment, but yes, I was. As improbable as that seems. What do I do now, Hal? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later, Evan. Wow, he used to work for the FDI, the hacker. Barry!
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
This is still Operator Tina.
The same operator Tanner from before?
Yep.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
You remember, right?
Yep.
Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that. But I did find something else.
Something
You
disturbing?
could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist,
Wow.
but they look funny to me.
Cool story, man.
Moved, put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Oh, shit. They found a body in the skeleton?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young.
How many corpses are out there?
Hard to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you.
100?
Look, I won't beat around the bush.
100
The medical
corpses.
examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton. and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
Well, I can try.
Let me send you the files.
It's going to be interesting, eh?
Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell. Dryfield. Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease.
What is an incisor?
Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature. You don't see that a lot. So,
This one.
to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Who's that? Henry Jenkins, forbidden. I don't have the clearance. Interesting. Photo back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You're in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins.
Yeah, that looks like it could be the first name. But I'll need the last name too. I'm thorough like that.
How are we going to find that? Can I just... I need to put a full name in there. There's nothing in here, right? R&D director. Clearance level 4. Is anything... No, I've already got that. There's nothing I can see with this. Got the badge, photo back. There's nothing else, right? We've only got Gabby. Ah, the where was that list? Name list. Gabby Bruce or Gabby Mills? Nine. That's her. Wait, let me just double check Mills. That's a guy. There we go. Let's go. Her name is Gabby Bruce.
How did you find this, Tanner?
Known medical records, metacarpal bone abnormal growth.
Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Yep. Show evidence. Gabby also has an unusual bone growth.
I'll be damned. 9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's the connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Let's see this guy on Sam Spence. Yes, he is.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does cross out mean? They're all dead or missing, is it? If I type in Ruby, Bill, yeah, they're all missing. And the ones that are circled are alive.
Looks to be about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn.
Yep.
And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner.
What's
I
that?
found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disks sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? Now, the
Floppy
second disk is
disks.
password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program. Oh, I'm sending everything your way.
Why don't you just use the last known address?
There you go.
Autopsy report to it.
Autopsy report of a male, approximately late 50s, early 60s. Initial observations show no sign of trauma or blunt force injury, similar to the first remains found. The decedent appears to be wearing some kind of lab coat. Starting the external examination now. Excellent dentition. The decedent is wearing some kind of badge. Let me put this to the side. Abdomen seems healthy, with no signs of trauma or injuries. The lab coat seems to contain a hidden pocket. There's something inside. It's sewn shut. I'll open this with my scalpel. There. There appear to be 2 floppy disks inside the pocket. Strange. In my estimate, the body has been buried for approximately 2 to 3 months, based on the level of decomposition. At this point, the cause of death is uncertain. Further testing and analysis is needed, including toxicology reports, before I can provide a conclusive determination.
Interesting, okay. Head of operations. R&D 1. This is the password encrypted. Floppy disk 1. Upon my arrival at the BioM facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate and talented scientist, even if in a subsidiary role. During our meeting, Dr. Jenkins explained that I would be heading up a trial involving FMP 1138, a key component of his research project. Although he did not disclose much, I have the impression that the project is shrouded in secrecy appears to be of great importance. The trials, which are scheduled to commence in a few days once I'm well versed with the subjects and the procedures are in place, Dr. Isles, the facility director, informs me our work has the potential to significantly enhance the well-being of the patients who have been selected specifically for our research. The entire facility itself has been constructed for this purpose alone. Although I am unaware of the project's source or funding, there appears to be no shortage of resources. I'm truly optimistic our research will make a profound difference and push the boundaries of scientific knowledge. Okay, so I was working on this. The AMP receptor is a crucial component of excitatory synaptic transmission and plasticity in the brain. It mediates fast synaptic transmission and contributes to synaptic plasticity by modulating the strength. Okay, this is a whole bunch of gibberish right now. Alzheimer's disease, depression, and schizophrenia. Selective receptors. In this study, we sought to explore the potential therapeutic effects of FMP on a neuronal connectivity. Could enhance the connectivity and promote the formation of new synapses. To accomplish, we used a combination of that imaging and behavioral assays to assess the effects of the FMP on neuronal function and connectivity. It enhances the connectivity and promotes the formation of new synapses. Increase the frequency and amplitude of excitatory in cultured neurons, blah, blah, blah. To unlock the full potential, 6.72 kilohertz min, 105 kilohertz maximum. Is that the code? Is that the code? That might be the code. What's res 1? 500 hertz to 99 kilohertz. Shows the results of a study investigation. Aha! Look at this. To unlock the files, use 105 endian. Haha. Okay, let's do this. 105 endian. Let's go, my confession. If you're reading this, it means I'm no longer living and I have been buried in a dry-filled desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quinton Spence. I was head of operations at the BioM facility. I'm writing this letter because I'm about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am sick, so sick of everything that we have done, supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I'm assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I'm not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far and I'm ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. Hey, W, this guy, man, he sacrificed himself. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. What do we need to do? Find next step. What do you mean? I've got the information. You have the power to stop this? Spence whipped out the biome facility. It's here.
I'll let it go to your operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent, it's not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single
Yeah, the
one of
EB,
us.
how you doing, my bro? Contact me tomorrow, Walker. I see a nice green tick. Thanks, bro. Yes, we do have a nice green tick. That's good to hear, bro. Yeah, I'm doing amazing, man. Hey, you have to run this game, bro. You will love it. It's so interesting, man. We have to find evidence to particular cases. It's sick. Yeah, look into it, man. You'll love it. I'm telling you now, bro. It's so interesting.
Well, look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions.
Hey, and by the way, it's working, man. 3 ways. Red, green, and purple.
Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later.
Oh, did it come today, man? That's awesome. Have you put it up yet? Ah, that's mad. What a G up. Oh, it is? I'll suss it out soon, man. I'll suss it out. That's mad. Did you do full RGB or not? Oh, you went blue? That's mad. That's sick, man. You're gonna be on tonight, yeah? Alright, done. I'll suss it out, bro. I'll suss it out. Mailman! How you doing, my bro? Evans Apartments, 6 a.m. You're new here? Welcome, bro. Welcome. Hey, this has been a freaking W game. What's going to come up now, eh? All right, let's see what's in store now, eh? Mike Trench, director. Okay, what's happening?
Good morning, Evan.
Director Trench, good morning.
Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files.
Yeah.
Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay?
Feeling a little stressed, I'll take it.
Yeah, be a real killer. Well, I'd better get back to it. You have a good one. All right? Again, I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down.
Have you played it before, EB? Beer sounds really good, Mike. Maybe you can bring your wife this time. I'm putting that down.
Oh, right. Well, you know my wife, Evan. She's not exactly a social butterfly, is she?
Oi, get it, bro. I'm telling you, man. Get it. Bro, it's hectic. It's mad.
Operator Tanner, that you?
Hey, Walker, it's still me, Agent Walker.
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No, of course not.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
What do you mean?
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames.
Nah.
If you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a goddamn operator program.
All we have that's got access to this computer that hacks is Hal. Unless it's the director. What do we do now?
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell,
I wonder if I can get into it.
some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was.
This is when Hal will come in clutch. Prove it was awesome. Okay, what do we have here? Wait, what information? We've got a video. We've got the bald guy. Hey, is he the same bald guy that was in the car? That shot in the parking? I think it was. Does he come out? And then the lights start flickering. Well, Shimmy comes out soon? Yeah, he does. Let's go, let's go. Let's get this analysis. It's the same guy. There's no records found of him. Yep. It is the same guy. Isn't that enough proof? I thought that would have been enough proof. Does someone else come in? And there's no match. So what evidence can we get of this guy? He must be the guy that is the... that must be this guy. Who's still alive, but crossed out. And he appeared in the parking. That's him. That is him. It's the same guy. But how can these connect? How can this connect? Graveyard. Quinton Spence. What was his name again? Dr. Jenkins. Is Dr. Jenkins in that list? No, he's not. Did Jenkins do it all? As well as the fire too? And it was a 45 caliber. Desert. It's all pointing down to this one person. Criminal car, Cam 2. It's not him. How can we do this? There's no match there. There, that briefcase, what is it? Jerry can. A man entered with gasoline.
Box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy?
No match in the DB.
Would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Take a look around. Good Lord willing, the roof won't collapse on me. But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
What's going on, M3? How you been, bro? You see where I'm going with this setup? I need a code for the door. I just need the magic word, agent.
Oh, operator, would you please, pretty please, give me the code for the goddamn door?
How'd the first responders get in?
Yeah, that's fishy, isn't it? So fishy, it goddamn stinks. Unfortunately, I don't have access to the team members. But from what I can tell, the order came from higher up.
I'll find the code for you, agent. How am I going to find this code? Haha! We got it. We got the code. 014485.
I think it's a 6-digit code.
Is that a 0? Oh, this is an 8. Yeah, okay. I didn't do the 0 properly.
Let me see if this works.
Let's go! We got it.
All right, I'm in. Damn it! A smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner! Now, let me see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Why do you say that?
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility.
Do you see anything yet?
Not much, to be honest. You ever wonder what the baby of a hospital and a prison would look like? Because that's exactly what this place is. While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
What exactly am I looking for?
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you, an ID. A link to another case.
Yeah, there's already a
Favorite
link.
flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, all right? Charming fellow. Who's the lead on the other investigation?
Pendle.
Ouch. Tough draw for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the?
What did he find? Connie
See
Moore.
what I'm seeing, Tanner? Looks like our gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient. Beats me. Passed her polygraph with flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway.
So what do we do now?
Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Sure thing, agent. Damn. Wait. Whoa, take it easy. Don't contact Pendle. Oh, is he on it? But I have a plan to find out. A plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. A 2-for-1, how special. Okay, let's see the plan. So Walker told you that our team came and logged evidence from their facility. It's now the FDI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here. Just like the name on Jenkins' list. The evidence room is behind a closed network that unfortunately I can't hack into. So what's the solution? I'm assuming he needs me to do it. If we can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make hidden evidence visible again. And if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. What's phase 2? Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with agents Pendle and Walker. But I'll talk more about that later. By we, you actually mean me. I can't get into the evidence room. But just give me a second. He's going to give me access to the evidence room. Okay, I've hacked the accreditation server, giving you access permission. It's go time, Evan. So I just use my badge. Now chop, Evan. The things I'll do for you. Alright, log out. Let's go into the evidence room, eh? Let's see what we find. And I'm only a rookie too, getting involved in all this. See what we find, eh? FDI evidence OS authorized personnel only. Okay, let's authenticate. Let's log in. Authentication succeeded. Okay. Error 403 forbidden access. What am I doing? Is it you? Yes, it's me. Phew, your badge worked. Wait, you weren't sure that it would? 50% sure? Don't hate me, Evan. You fucking smart ass. If you're going to access this computer, can't you make the evidence visible? I can't access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing that loaded from the global FDR network. You'll have to access the files and look for the hidden evidence on your end. You'll have to work a little, Evan. Sorry. I don't see the files anywhere. Oh, whoops. I forgot to do something on my end, actually. Just a sec. Okay, mad. Just update your credentials. You should be able to see the files now. Look in the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. Then come back here once you've done that, okay? There's nothing that's hidden right now, right? Aha! B. Walker. That I can make visible again. Okay, how do I make this visible? Oh, here we go. Hidden. False. I think that was it, right? If we go back here. Yep. Okay. That's gotta help. The evidence is visible again. Don't you think it's time we finally discover the name that's been redacted? Okay, so for Henry Jenkins. Who was doing Henry Jenkins? Oh, here we go. It was a name list. Sensor information. There we go. That should be it. I love that sound. It's like you've won at the evidence room or something. Alright, log out and head back to your desk. But act natural, Evan. Alright. Let's log out. Ah, okay. It's not censored anymore. Let's see who this name is. Let's see who the mole is, eh? This is getting so interesting now. Guys, what's everyone's bet? Who do you think it's going to be? Do you reckon it's my supervisor? Sasha Cole? Sasha Cole? What was the other file that we made visible? What was it? What was it? I'm hearing footsteps everywhere. Is that Sasha Cole? Here we go. The drive looks a little damaged. Probably from the fire, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tampered with it too. Looks like it's going to take some time to recover the files. In the meantime, check out Jenkins' list and see what name they redacted. W verification. Thanks, my bro. Appreciate it, man. We got there. We finally done it. Sasha Cole. Yeah, I am, bro. I am. And his name is circled. That means, it means what, Hal? Yeah, I thought I'd multi-stream today, man, as well. I'm on green, purple, and red. I'm doing the trio. If what Agent Walker said about the circled names is true, then Sasha Cole is still alive. Does he know about Mia and the baby? I hope not. Anyway, the hard drive has recovered some of its files. That's fortunate. Have you been partnered for a while or just now? I've been partnered for a while, man. Latte! Let's go, my bro. How you doing, man? Anyway, the hard look, there's a file for Sasha Cole and Connie Moore. Both are password protected. Let's focus on Connie's folder first. See if you can find a way in. Sorry, Evan, you're gonna have to work a little more. Where's Latte? Is on the purple. Okay, what evidence do we have? Sir, we have noticed that you used your badge ID as your password. We recognize... This is to Jenkins. We recognize convenience difficulties, but this interest of preventing security breaches. We strongly encourage you to adopt another, and even though your password has more than 4 characters, it's still not secure enough. At your earliest convenience, please choose a new password. So the badge number to Jenkins. Who's that? Maneuverer. Okay, so we can get into Jenkins' account then. So Jenkins, right, if we go to the human database. What was his name again? Henry Jenkins? Was it Henry? Okay, how do we find his badge number? We need to find his badge number. This is password protected. H. Jenkins. How do we find his badge number? It won't be there. It's not that. I know. Was it parking? No. Fire. No. Must be the graveyard then. That's Jenkins. That's his badge number. So his password. We notice that you use your badge ID as your password. Okay, let's do it. Let's go into Connie Moore. 4036362000510. Let's go! What that was like, what was this? Looks nice here. Oh, that's mad. What? It was Jenkins' badge number, older people and their passwords. Anyway, nice work. Now let's finish setting the trap. I'm guessing there's something in Connie's file we can use to trigger the mole and lure the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding in. Okay. A piece of information, an address, maybe something. Responsible H. Jenkins. Fever's 30% higher. Started phase 2. Send the report. There we go. That's mad that he likes it, man. That's sick. What in the world were they doing to Connie? But this address is perfect, Evan. Given the messed up things Jenkins was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. Now what? How? Now it's time for phase 2. We have 2 agents looking for the ghosts. Walker and Pendle. Time we put them to use. Let me check something. Oh, this is getting interesting now. Okay, Agent Pendle is closer to the lab. Contact her and send the address. Whoever's monitoring communications between the agents and operators will see it. Am I putting Pendle in harm's way? I don't even know what's happening. Bro, I'm pretty much finding evidence and clues. There's a mole in the FDI. FDI, not FBI. Okay, we're contacting Skinner.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
I have information for Agent Pendle, sir.
What kind of information?
An address linked to the murder of Wells. Is this going to determine my ending? Because he might be the mole.
All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
Alright, mad. Yeah, you do, man. You do. It's so sick, bro.
Tanner, what can I do for you?
I have footage of Will's killer committing arson via a case Walker is working on.
What? You're kidding. Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Yep.
To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it. Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells Killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo.
I think it's Jenkins' laboratory, lab where Will's killer has been spotted.
I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this guy.
Be careful, he's dangerous. She hangs up. Nice. Let's see what the outcome is, guys, eh? FDI headquarters, Washington, D.C. 2:55 p.m.
Tanner, I'm at the lab.
What do you see, Agent?
The door was unlocked, actually.
Oh, shit.
Real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. But left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Will's killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me.
Oh, fuck no.
Slowly. On your knees. Gentle.
You? How do you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Move away from her! Now!
Oh, Walker's there too.
It's locked! What did you do? Hands up! Turn around! Turn around! Hands on your head! Handle, you okay? Walker, we have a problem here. What'd you do? Open the door now! It's not opening, Walker. Open the door now! Operator, you there?
Yeah, talk to me, Agent.
There's a bomb! This bald-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb! It's
Oh,
my
fuck.
third day! The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down! You gotta help me here.
I'm calling Skinner.
Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Fuck, we've got 20 minutes.
Yes, Operator Tanner?
Super, we need to defuse a bomb.
Stay calm, Tanner.
Pendle's locked in a room with a bomb.
Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
How? Okay, what do I have to do?
I'm sharing the FDI's bomb defusal manual. You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice. What I'm about to tell you is important.
Guys, we're defusing a
Not
bomb.
to read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
Okay, don't read the full instructions, but read them from the beginning. Oh shit, this is huge. I've got a notepad as well. You fucking joking me? What does the bomb look like?
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and, a display, I guess. And operator,
Wires,
make sure you follow
controller,
the instructions at the beginning.
battery,
I really don't want to go out like
keypad,
this.
display. About the bomb. Okay, wait. How to use? How the fuck do you use? Identify the bomb architect. I need to know about the power module. Tell me about the power. What kind of battery is it? How many batteries are there? How many wires are there?
The battery has 2 wires, a red and black.
Power, 2 wires, red, black. Has a green wire. Power module is less than 5 volts. Can I do Control F? Tell me about fucking, I don't know. About the bomb. Display.
I don't know what type it is. The numbers are made of little bars. There's 7 of them. Is that important? We don't have all day, operator.
7 of them. Tell me about the fucking explosives. What kind of explosive is it?
I'd say gasoline. Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Gasoline. About the bomb. Tell me about the numpad. How many buttons are there?
One for each digit, and an enter and a confirm button. 12 in total.
One for each digit, and enter, and a confirm. Fucking hell, bro. How do we... Device identification. It doesn't have a green wire. What about voltage? How can I see the voltage? How many batteries are there?
Let me check. I see only one battery.
One battery. And also, what kind of battery is it?
I don't really know. A single battery pack? I think. Wait, it says 9 volts, 0.3 amps, 2,000 milliamps hour.
Fuck. It's a 9 volt. Is it lower than 5 volts? No, it has a 9 volts. Ah, here, if the device uses a liquid. Get the bomb serial number. Type 0000.
It says ABM 186511.
Okay, ABM 186511. Okay. Okay, so we got that. Yeah, this is it. The first step is to disconnect every module that requires ticking. For that, follow procedures. Disable procedure. Okay, so we have to disable keypad, display, and receptor. Oh man, this is fucking hard, yeah? This is it. Explosive module. Disable procedure. Requires ticking, so this one. If the device is a multi-mass archetype, no, it's not a multi. Power off the screen.
How do I do that? Wait. I see it. A little switch next to the screen.
want you to cut the yellow data wire. Cut a wire from the display. The yellow wire.
I hope you're right. All right, it's cut.
Cut the red wire.
Here goes, operator. It's done.
Power on the screen.
I'm pressing the switch. The screen is still off, but I guess that's normal.
Okay. Power off the screen.
Okay, it's switched off.
Okay. Now we want to do the display. Wait, we done the display. No, we need to do the keypad. You simply need to cut its yellow data wire. Keypad. Cut the yellow wire.
Are you sure?
Yes,
operator?
yes.
I hope you're right.
Just do it.
Okay.
And then
I'm
the receptor.
cutting the wire. Oh, it's done. But the bomb's still ticking.
Okay, ours is in a multi-mass. Okay, there are two types of receptors. For autonomous ticking device, receptors are passive. SR receptors are active. For passive receptors. Fucking, I don't know. I want you to fucking cut. Well, I'm going by passive. From the... What is this from? This was a receptor. What the fuck is a receptor? We've done the keypad, we've done the battery. No, keypad, display. Guys, what is a receptor? What is a bomb receptor? I'm assuming a fucking explosive, yeah? Otherwise, she's dead. Cut the yellow signal wire.
Tanner, there is no wire like that in this module. Come on, man!
Oh, she's lucky. Cut a wire. Explosive. Red and black.
Okay.
Damn it, Tanner!
I killed
To
her!
identify the bomb's correct archetype, and now Agent Pendle is dead!
Oh, GG's, man!
Firefighters are on their way.
What the hell is a receptor?
Agent
How do...
Walker has safely evacuated with his arrest. He's transporting that SOB to the FDI. We'll question his ass first thing tomorrow. You better believe it. Now go home, operator. I think you've done enough for today.
I'm sorry I let you down, sir. Fuck, man! That was Pendle's third day on the job, too! Guys, GG's, eh? Don't trust me with defusing bombs, yeah? I don't know what a receptor is. What the hell is a receptor? Where's ChatGPT? Nah, they're gonna flag me, man, if I search this up. What is a explosive receptor? Guys, can anyone tell me what a receptor is? I can't look it up. It won't let me. It was the last one I needed to disable too. Oh, well, it was nice knowing you, Pendle.
in flames, claiming the life of an FDI agent on the premises.
I'm here at the scene of Biomedica Technologies Laboratory, where firefighters have been battling a blaze for hours. At this time, we still don't...
Hey, at least we caught the guy, right? She sacrificed her life for the good. You don't think it's just a bomb thing? I think that's the reaction that makes it explode. Okay. So, what would have been that I needed to cut those wires for then? Receptor. It wasn't display, it wasn't the keypad, it wasn't the explosive. Hey, we're going back to work, it seems. Am I getting fired? Okay, let's log in. Evan Tanner. I'm gonna get nicked. The director, my supervisor. Well, the supervisor put it on me. The director's gonna go off at the supervisor. Since I'm a rookie. I saw what happened at the lab, Evan. I'm really, really sorry. We got the ghost. But that's not how I saw our trap unfolding. Are you okay? I let Pendle down. How? It wasn't your fault, Evan. You didn't have the training to handle that. I'm sorry to have to ask this of you right now. I am. But we have another situation on our hands. Fine, what can I do? So after you proved the fire at Mia's wasn't an accident, Andrews jumped back into the case. And after certain evidence finally finished being processed, she spotted something she missed before. There was a bug in Mia's apartment. Somebody was watching her. Oh shit! Tell me more. I'll spare you the technical details, but in examining this bug, I found a second video feed. It turns out this feed is routed to the same destination as the bug in Mia's. Whoever was watching Mia is watching this other feed too. I'll patch Andrews through. Alright.
I told you we'd be working together again, didn't I?
Well, you were right.
So I guess Hal has filled you in. The deal is this. If we can find out who's watching these feeds, we can find our mole. But first things first. We need to identify the person being watched in this second feed. Can you help me, operator?
Alright, I'm happy to help. Let's do it.
Tanner. Okay, here's the feed. Hal told me that to share it, I had to type in, press this.
Ali?
And then...
Is that his name? Catherine knows how.
All right. You should have access now. Send me the name of the person via the human DB as soon as
Ali?
you have it. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
Ali? Wait a second. Carly. No, it's not. Haha, okay. Ali from Squid Game. Okay, let's see his video feed. Source missing, case missing. So this is the live feed. What's that? A cat is sleeping on a napkin. What's this? The wall is damaged. The type of damage is often caused by a combination of humidity and vibration, such as that as from a nearby tramway. Okay, so we know they're close to a train station. Got a window, doesn't really mean much. A pile of beer bottles. Okay, there's nothing here I can use. TV. Nothing there. Oh, already did that. So, what am I meant to see from this? This video feed. I need to identify the person being watched in this second feed. How am I going to find this? There's not really much information. All we know is that they like drinking beer. They like cats. They live next to a train. Does this apartment seem familiar to you? No? Am I meant to know this? Fire? Facility? Entrance? No. Suspect? Connie Moore? It won't be there. Please stop. Can these unlock these ones too? Where was it? Parking? No, not parking. Fire, graveyard, Quinton Spence, badge. No, it wasn't Spence. Where's the other guy? Facility. Am I tripping out? Where was that? Fire wedding picture. Here. Badge. Let's see if this works. Nah. I need help, man. water leak, the bottles of beer on the table, the cat. Are you sure it doesn't ring a bell? From the bar? Henry Jenkins. No, I don't know this. Evan, I think this apartment is very familiar to you. You don't know anyone else who has a cat and drinks while sitting in front of the television? Who could it be? I'm tripping. Oh, the director. The director. But how do I put that as evidence? ID person being watched. How do I put that in though? How do I put that in? It's the director, right? What was his name again? Mike Trench, that's it. No. Who could it be? It's not my supervisor, is it? What was my supervisor's name again? Fuck, I get mixed up with his name. All these names. Xavier Skinner. Thanks, man. Let's see. No. Is it the director? Because he's the one that had it in conversation that he goes, oh, we'll go to the bar and have a couple of drinks. And that was his first... You've already tried a director, yeah, but... Oh, who's the agent? cases. B. Walker. What's his first name? Barry. Barry is great. Yeah, he is good. He is a G. Let's see. No. Is this me? Was my name Ethan? Evan. Fuck, is that mine? They're watching me.
Yeah, right, Tanner. Wait, you're kidding, aren't you?
What the fuck is going on? I don't trust you, Hal. I know that now. You remember the file in the trash? Yes. Alice. If you're reading this file, it's because I have trusted you enough to reveal my true identity. My name is Alice Truman. Who the hell is Alice? Where's the human DB? This is her, former FDI operator. But you know me better as Hal. I was an operator in operator program under supervisor Xavier Skinner. In fact, I was operator that you replaced. I have been an operator for only a few months. When I started noticing strange occurrences, when I began to look into these matters, I was quickly met with resistance. It soon became apparent that the only way to truly investigate these matters without putting my life in danger was to quit, or rather to not rouse suspicion, get fired from my job as an operator, which I did pretend to be incompetent. On the outside, I adopted the alias Hal, and using their skills I learned even before my days at FDI, picked up my investigation from where I left off. I am a hacker, a damn good one too, but as good as I am, the FDI has proven a worthy adversary. With one of the most advanced security systems in the world, to access the system, I needed someone on the inside, and that person is you, so she used me. Nice. Maybe it's funny, but I discovered that the trash is the only part of the computer that's not reset between one operator leaving the program and another joining. So I left this file there for you, and I've used your computer as a backdoor into the FDI terminal server. Thank you. And well, there you are. Now you know who I am. You can still leak my identity and get a nice fat reward and spend the rest of your days drinking margaritas on a beach somewhere if you want. But now that you know what you know, I'm hoping that you'll continue to fight alongside me so that we can one day expose them, whoever they are and however powerful they may be. So what do you say? Fuck, you're a woman. Who is... I don't trust you, Hal. Okay. I know you're scared, I'm scared too, but we have to keep going, Evan. We have come so far. Speaking of which, I've found more or less where the feed of your apartment is ending up. Where does it end up? Nah. Someone in your building is watching you. I don't get it. Why me? The signal is behind a closed network. Looks like our mole is an FDI superior. Is that the director? But I can't learn more from here. You're compromised, so we'll have to send Andrews in from her branch office. We'll sneak her into the part of the building where I think the signal is ending up. I'll contact you once she's there. Your head must be spinning. Yeah, sure is spinning. But sit tight, okay? Spinning is an understatement. Fuck.
Watching Mia are watching you?
Yeah, I guess so.
What is going on? And the feed is ending up at headquarters? Maybe I shouldn't be surprised. Still, I am. Okay, I'm on my way, Tanner. We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's what I'm hoping for. Fuck, man, this is getting juicy as. Barry.
Operator Tanner.
Agent Walker.
You all right, Tanner? You sound kind of funny. Look, I'm down here in the basement with this guy, you know? Mr. Not in any of our databases. Real piece of work, let me tell you. And there's a bit of a hiccup. He says he'll talk, but he'll do it under only one condition.
What's the condition? He talks to me?
He'll only talk
to me.
You.
Fuck.
You gotta do the questioning.
Why does he need to talk to me?
This guy, I mean, he's a real pro. We won't get anything out of him unless we play ball. That's just the way it is.
What should we do?
It's a bit unorthodox pulling an operator into an interrogation, I realize. But if you talk to him, maybe we can find out who this guy is. Why he's been doing, you know, what he's been doing.
Of course I'll do it. Let's do it. It's getting juicy.
Me and our little friend here.
Hello, Mr. Tanner.
Why do you want to talk to me?
Listen, I have a deal for you. I'll answer your questions. You have to answer mine. And I will know if you lie. So don't.
What kind of questions?
Simple ones. So, every time you answer one of my questions, if I feel you've been honest, I will answer one of yours. Why don't we try one? I'll start. Do you know why I wanted to talk to you? Specifically, you, Mr. Tanner?
I have no idea.
See? You told the truth. That wasn't so hard, was it? Now, you can ask me a question. Go on. I'm ready.
Who do you work for?
I'm afraid talking about that is out of bounds. Doing so would get me killed. The truth is, I don't know much anyway. They keep me in the dark. But I can tell you that they call themselves the Organization. Now, who is Mike Trench, Mr. Tanner? I see. Your turn, Mr. Tanner.
Why did you kill Ray Wells? What is your full name?
My name? I have no name. My previous identity was erased when I started doing what I do. Even if I gave you my old name, you wouldn't find it in your database. I've been expunged. They are quite thorough. What do you know about Sasha Cole? All right.
What do you know about Project Eve? Who is your contact in FDI?
That subject is out of bounds. I never expose the persons I work for or with. That would be unprofessional. You can ask me another question, Mr. Tanner.
What do you know about Sasha Mia Cole?
I know that Sasha Cole is missing, and that I killed Mia Cole by setting fire to her apartment. She was digging around, asking too many questions. At the time, my mission was to ensure the investigation of Sasha Cole would hit a dead end, go nowhere. I don't know anything more about this subject. I only know what was necessary to do my job. How did you come to retrieve the missing footage from the garage? Ah, I see. Now you can ask me a question.
We're not snitching on Hal. Why did you ask me about Mike?
It was a control question. I know about your relationship with him. I wanted to make sure that you would tell the truth. Maybe that answer disappoints you, but it's the truth. Anyway, it's my turn. And do you know Hal's true identity?
Oh, you owe me a question.
Well, I broke my promise. What are you gonna do? Put me in prison?
I'll take things from here. Come on, let's go, Mr. No Name.
We're not
Back
snitching on
to
Hal.
your palatial cell. Tanner, you and I'll talk later.
We're not snitching on Hal. No way. I'm ready. Let's do this. Let me bring you up to speed. Our goal is to access the server room on the 11th floor, but first Andrews will enter a technician's locker room on the same floor to grab a key. With the key, she can enter the room and we can find out who our mole is. I know Mike is your friend, but we have to handle this on our own, Evan. Contacting Trench will bring too much attention and alert the mole to our presence. This is our last chance. Understand, it's now or never. What if Andrews gets caught? That's nice to know. We might go to a federal prison for the rest of our lives, but more likely we'd all end up dead long before we ever got there. Andrews has memorized the floor plan, but let me give you access to the security cameras to assist her. Okay, done. No matter what happens, no matter what we find out, thank you. You're not such a bad person after all, Evan. Maybe even better than I was.
Tanner, are you there? Okay, I'm on the 11th outside the door. Not gonna lie, I'm a bundle of nerves. Breathe, Catherine, breathe. You see me, right?
Yep.
Oh no. Bad news, Tanner. The code Hal gave me isn't working. Not the start I was hoping for.
The code doesn't work, then they must have changed it. Okay, change your plans. Send Andrews down to the 8th. Your floor, actually. No code is needed to get inside. From there, you're guided to the emergency stairway, which she can use to go back up to the 11th.
What? That's the operator floor. Can I bring you a coffee or anything? Sorry, I tend to make bad jokes when I'm nervous. Okay, on my way.
Okay, I'm sending you the floor plan for 8. Evan, you'll have to guide her. Okay.
Okay, I'm back down at 8. Just one problem. I don't know this floor, Tanner, but I guess you probably do, right?
Okay, we need to go to the
I'm at the
emergency stairway.
entrance, doing my best not to look suspicious.
Let's have to go up there.
But it's hard when you're basically waiting in a pool of your own sweat. Where do I go?
Take the door to the left.
All right, I'm in a hallway now. There's a door straight ahead.
Yep.
There's a hallway to the right and one to the left. Where do I go, Evan?
We need to go right. Hallway to the right.
Okay. Okay, there's a door at the end of the hallway. 2 doors on the right. 1 door and a hallway on the left. Where do I go now?
Take the hallway on the left.
Gotcha. The hallway's a dead end. That leaves us with a hallway to the right and 2 doors. Do I take the right door or the left door?
Left door.
All right. I see the door to the stairway. Phew. I can breathe a little easier now. Okay, I'm heading back up to 11. Follow me on the cameras.
Here we go.
All right, I'm back at 11, outside the stairway door. What do I do? I assume I can't knock.
Catherine's at the stairway door. Okay, she should be able to use her badge.
Okay, I'm in the hallway, en route to the locker room. Looks clear. Follow me on the cameras. Someone's coming.
Who is that?
Close call. Tell me when it's clear.
Who is that? All clear.
Game on.
What the hell is she?
Okay, I'm approaching the technician locker room. I'm not hearing any noises from inside. That's good. You gotta be kidding me. The locker room needs a code too. I know it's the FDI, but this is excessive.
I'm on it. Are you serious, Alice? That's why they changed the code, but I have an idea. I'll connect you to the lock system, give you access to the logs. You and Catherine will try different codes and check the logs. You should be able to reverse engineer to find the correct code. Alright, done. Think of it as a game? That's nice. Not my idea of a game. Okay, notepad. Alright, where's the terminal? Let's do this. SSH fdi.l11.lck logs.
Try some codes?
I know.
Seriously?
I know,
That's our
Catherine.
plan, Tanner?
I know. Okay, what do we do now? Where's the freaking blueprint? No, it's not the blueprint. Where are the codes? SSH fdi.1111.l11.lck dash logs. Does put whatever? Wait, 123 is correct. Wait, so 0 and 4 is correct. 0. Zero, 1, 2, 3. So last one is 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be 0 x x x 4. Okay, so we got 0 x 6 x 4. 0 7 6 1 4. Okay, so 0 wait, x x x 1 x. Now it has 0, 6, and a 4 in it. Okay, so if I do 4 6 0 1, okay, so it's got all these numbers in 4 6 0 1 9. So they're all the numbers, and okay, so let's try 6 0 4. Wait. 6 0 9 1 4. Nine 1 6 0 4. Oh shit. Okay, so it's not a 9. Does it start with 4? No. Does it start with 1? No. Does it start with 2? Actually, wait. I'm stuffing up. 4. I've started with 6 and a 4. Does it start with 0? No, it doesn't. Does it start with 9? Not enough digits. So it's not even a 4-digit. So it's a 5-digit. So it doesn't start with 4, 0. Nah, this is confusing. 4 6 0 1 9. So we know 1 is in the right spot. 6 4 0 1 9. No. 0 4 6 1 9. I just want to find out what's the 94610. What does the asterisk mean? I'm assuming equals means equals, right? It's there. Why is there not a green 0? I'm assuming the green here, the equals, means that F4's in that spot. So 1 is there, definitely. Does the asterisk mean that that's the right number? It's the wrong number. Okay, so 1 is in it, which we've got here. Yeah. What about 2, 2, 2, 2, 2? So there's a 2 in there. 2. Oh, this is easy, actually. X, 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 1, 2. Okay, so we've got the okay. So it's X, 3, X, 1, 2. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have just done this from the start. There's no 4s in it. 5 is the third. X, 3, 5, 1, 2. Okay. 6, 3, 5, 1, 2. No. 7, 3, 5, 1, 2. There we go.
That worked. Okay, I'm going in. Are you following me on the camera? I'm in. All right. Time to find the right locker. Should be this one. Okay. I'm gonna need a minute to pick this. In the meantime, make sure the path to the server room is clear. It should be, but just check. What? Okay, well, make them go away, Tanner. I don't know. Ask Alice. She's good at repelling people.
Okay. I guess floor 11 changed their seating configuration. Send me the person's ID. Alright. Rebecca Davis. Give me a few seconds and then play along, okay? Thanks for the follow, Yusuf.
Rebecca Davis.
This is IT. Your computer has an issue.
Oh, who am I speaking to?
This is Matthew Smith.
Matthew Smith? Really? Because on my end it says Evan Tanner. Why does it say Evan Tanner when your name is actually Matthew Smith?
I'm replacing him.
And you said you're from IT? Is that it?
I fucked up. Technically, I'm an operator.
Why is an operator working in the IT department? They do? I thought operators assisted field agents with their requests.
I fucked up.
I didn't know they installed firewall too. You know, I just thought of something. Usually when I deal with IT, I deal with Chuck Beatner.
He's out sick today, the flu. His wife had an emergency.
Chuck Beatner's wife? Chuck doesn't have a wife.
Ah! It's possible that I misheard him.
talk of Chuck for a second and go back. You said you spotted an issue with my computer. What was the issue?
Unusual activity on your computer.
Unusual activity? To be honest, the only unusual activity is this conversation that you and I are having. And why does it have to be dealt with right now, during normal working hours?
It could pose a security risk.
Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the situation. So, what would I have to do to fix this issue?
Take a break, I'll take care of everything.
Take a break? That's going to be hard. I'm working on something, actually. Cafeteria finance report. You'd be shocked to learn how much the FDI is spending on tapioca pudding. How long do you think this would take to fix?
Just a few minutes.
Just a few minutes? Well, in that case, I think I'll stay here and read my magazine. It's a new magazine. It has that nice, new magazine smell. Know what I mean? But you just said... Look,
she's a pain!
I'm overreacting, but little alarm bells are suddenly going off in my head. So just to be safe, I think I'll go report this interaction to security in person. I'm sure you can understand. Have a nice day.
Fuck. Rebecca's gone.
Who? Never mind. Anyway, it's taken me forever. But I've almost picked this lock.
So she's gone to security, which is... It's not on this floor.
There, finally. I got the key. I'm heading toward the server room. Should be there in a few seconds. Follow me on the cameras. I'm in.
Is Andrews gonna get nicked? Andrews walks around like Vince McMahon here.
Alright, time to plug Alice's device in. Okay, it's plugged in.
Device is plugged in. Okay, let me check. It's working. We're finally going to find our mole. Let's see. Fuck!
What's going on, Tanner?
That's a security alert. Is Andrew compromised?
Okay.
Who is a mole? How are you there? Alice, talk to me. Of course I do. If I tell you, I'm afraid of what you might do. Tell me! Ooh, this is Mike Trench! Mike? It's Mike!
Trench? Trench is working with them. And this goes all the way to the top.
I logged into his computer and found something. What? I'm reading an email. It says project operator enters phase 3 and Sasha Cole is ready. If you need to consult the folder, the password is Okay. B21P1SC.
Is it running? Okay. This is Dr. Jenkins here with control session number 24 for the patient, Sasha Cole. The patient is under trichlorohydrin and has received 10 cc's of FMP 1138 Mark V 2 hours before the following session. All right, let's begin. You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand? Do you believe in extraterrestrial life?
No.
Are you currently restrained?
Yes.
Are you married?
Not married.
Do you work
I thought he
law
was with
enforcement?
Mia. No.
Do you know who I am?
No.
Do you know who you are?
Yes.
Are you Evan Tanner?
What?
Good. He's ready.
I'm Sasha Cole. He's coming for you. Get out of there. Do you understand me? Mia. Run. Sasha's coming after me.
Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you Evan Tanner?
Nah. What? Oh my god, what the? Yes, what the helly, man? Oh, they're. Ah, so that's Sasha this whole time, man. The bold guy. That's who I was talking to. Turner, we've lost him. What about Andrews? Are we exposed? Wait, so Skinner is with Hal? Evan is Sasha. Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. I told you this would happen, Alice. We would never have included him. The ghost has used Evan's badge to get to the 8th floor. He wants to wipe all evidence from his computer. We have to stop him. I'll warn security. I'll update our contact. So Skinner's with Hal. Understood. Frame 1, connect Horizon, use private. I have good news and bad news. We discovered that Trench is the mole. He's been working for the organization, maybe for years. We discovered that Trench is the mole. He's director of the FDI, incredible. And the bad? Hey, what's going on, Waddle? One of my contacts was killed in the process and the ghost has escaped. Are we compromised, Alice? I don't know, I'll keep you in touch. Xavier, are you there? Sorry, my hand slipped. I'm here, Hal. Video connect, supervisor. Is this a game? Yeah, it is. Critical alert, intrusion detected, alert. Alice Truman, so that's your name, is it? Fuck, go fuck yourself. Yes, that's your name, alright. You should have left well enough alone, Alice. These deaths are all your fault. I didn't kill them, you did. You won't get away with this. Yeah, bro. As I'm sure you'll soon end our connection, I'll say farewell. I look forward to meeting you one day, Alice, in person. We're exposed, time to cut the cord. It's called the Operator. Launch nuke protocol. Is Alice gonna die? Is the ghost gonna kill her? Because Alice was a straight dub, man. Doing what she did. I am looking at the chat box. I told you the name. Yo! W's. Alice Truman, reward 1.5 million. So she's still on the, she's still getting hunted. FDR operator Evan Tanner, double agent, killed his supervisor in cold blood. They framed me. They framed me. And the left box shows her getting Trench's name from the files. Horizon News Agency office accidentally burns to the ground. No way. FDI agent Barry Walker shot dead moments before testimony in Biomedica trial. FDI director takes own life amid allegations of double agent recruitment. Hey, straight out, this game was a W, man. Let's fucking go, eh?